Hold please. Hold please. Okay. I don't like that color. Change it. Oh, it looks like there's an angel behind me. No. No. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Change it. Change it. Change it. Change it. I don't like it. Oh, okay. No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ooh, we'll go with no. Ooh, I'm a really indecisive Gemini today. Do you like that Valentine's Day balloon that's hovering because it's possessed over there in the living room? Hey, Peach. Hey, Lonnie. Hey, I just saw that you could add moderator. Hold on a minute. You could add some sort of weird moderator in here. Like they could like hack into your bank account and shit. Oh, look at that. My computer needs updates too. Hey, what the fucks? Hey, I like that. What the fucks? Hey, Auntie. Hey, Tia. Hey, voice for the voiceless. You know what? Thank you for that. And your crafts that you made are very loved. And thank you for that. Hey, actually, I don't think I remember you saying that you were mailing them. I don't want to be rude, but I don't think they came. Like, I don't want to lie and say I got them, but I remember you said you were making a Carol thing. Also, another one of my friends made a Carol thing. I'll get to that in a minute. But hello, Notorious Ash. Noodle, love you. Good morning, Melissa and Gulf Coast. I love you. Go! Help! Somebody help me, please. I don't know what I'm doing. This is what happens. Hey, Rosaling. This is what happens when you hit the live button before the coffee is finished making. Okay? So please don't judge me and give me a break. So there's that. So you could fuck the back up. By the way, hey, Drama After Dark. Oh, okay. No, voices, that was not like for me to be like, hey, send me it. But I remembered you said that, and it is very loved, and thank you for that. Like, very appreciated is the word I was looking for. And then I was like, I don't remember getting that. But see, I'm really bad with stuff. Just like and I apologize if you're still a viewer of mine. For the life of me, I can't remember who crocheted me the Mrs. Portland doll. I'm bad. I just have a bad memory. But it is appreciated. Hey, Shan. Love to liken, folks. Love to liken. Okay. Gentle, soft, virtual hugs. A little bit of penetration. Possibly just love. Okay. In any way, form, any shape that you can give it, no matter what shape you are, because I'm sure he likes all shapes and curves as well. Okay. Someone into voodoo, no doubt. No, they were a very kind person that made it for me. I'm sure if I go into my email, I can check. It was a very kind person, but I'll tell you about Carol in a minute. And it was like perfect timing that I had to log off and not stream for at least a week because I was responding in really angry ways. Because there's a lot of angry people on here that likes to instigate you, and they know they will get that out of a Gemini. Okay. If you ever doubt a Gemini in anything in life, don't ever doubt, okay, smart ass comments coming out of their mouth when you piss them off or whatever. Oh, he's very shape positive. See? Oh, hey, Marie. Hey, hold on. Before I grab my cup of coffee, anyone know how I can do the moderator thing? Hold on. I'm going to click on Amy. Okay, hold on, Amy. It's saying remove as standard moderator. I did that. So hold on. Add as moderator. Oh, managing moderator. A managing moderator can manage blocked words and change chat modes in the live. Also has capabilities. Amy, I just made you a fucking badass moderator. Isn't that cool? Hey, excuse meow. Hey, Northern girl. So now Amy knows how she can like do the puppet with the strings and So if you see me out of nowhere just like levitating, hey, Life Rewinded. If you see me levitating, you know why. I'm gonna go get my cup of coffee. Gather around. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! Just in time. Wow. I was like, you can't see my tax documents, can you? God, can you imagine the assholes that would be jotting that shit down? Hey, Susan Mundy. Can you imagine if like my social security number was just chilling right here? The filth that would happen after that. Hey, Samantha. The filth. Which, by the way, maybe I should just get this off. I'll make you sad in a minute, I guess. But so the reason I logged off from coming on my channel is because of this. No, I don't have herpes. Okay, so you don't have to look that close. My mouth. Okay, my mouth is. How do I explain my mouth? Shitty. Fucked up. Pathetic. Vindictive. Yeah. Dark. Demonic at times. And don't blame it on me with the Bible thing, because I have lots of other Bibles over there, and I enjoy the Word of God. I do. I enjoy firing a BB gun. I would enjoy going to a gun range or something, but I would not enjoy when that gun is turned on me. Okay? So I look at the Bible the same way, just as I look at it as a cookbook. And I love Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. That was beautiful, wasn't it? And I mean that. Okay, I'm not just saying that to look good, like Pastor Mill. Okay? I actually am a good person. And when I'm not a good person, ooh, yeah, hazelnut. When I'm not a good person, I put myself in check real quick. Oh, that's my hamster. Just kidding. No, that's thought I'd get the jokes out of the way before the trolls attack me for my dead hamster again. That is a Valentine's Day hovering demonic balloon that now comes without helium and just comes with, I believe it's methamphetamines are filled inside of that with a couple demons inside holding it up. It's beautiful. Wow. Hey, Alicia. I saw your nice positive message this morning. So anyways, my mouth gets me in trouble. It is shit. That mouth. And those lips and that. Oh God, not now, not like this. Voices. Don't get me started. But I am an asshole, and I think the problem is I tend to think that I have to respond to everything sometimes, and then once you get me going down that hill doing somersaults, cussing people out, I am worse than Mrs. Portland on 2 wine coolers. Okay, I am just insane. And by the way, my satire of Mrs. Portland was a tribute to our love last night that I posted. Okay, saw someone going in there saying, "Isn't this the same stuff that you're against people doing against Mrs. Portland?" No, Mrs. Portland actually has a fucking sense of humor, and if she doesn't get it, she'll get it eventually. Okay, God, thank you, Northern Girl. I appreciate that. That was very sweet. Getting your stones ready to throw. I bought me a whole 4-pack of these. Robbie, I used to get you, but now I do. I'm sorry. Reword that for me, please, because I don't get you. I don't understand what you're saying. Okay. Michael and I woke up and he just got me balloon and flowers, and I forgot it was Valentine's Day, and I apologize about that. We didn't do much. Okay, I was busy. So anyways, just in time. And speaking of God, I logged off, okay, just in time for my hamster to die in my arms. And it was way different than when Sandra died, my other hamster, if you were around for that, and the trolls ate that up. Looking at you, AJ. AJ would like put knife emojis and hamsters and be like, I see dead hamsters everywhere. Like a complete fucking psychopath that she is. And yeah, I said your name. Sit the fuck down. Say my name all the time over on Chroma Vault, which you think that people don't know is you, and it is, you dumb fuck. Anyhow, so anyways, see, that's why I logged off. Oh my god, maybe I should log off again. Anyways, so Carol was like elderly for a hamster, and she was like pushing she was born November 25th of 2020. So she was elderly. And I remember saying that she was starting to move slow, and she was just getting old. And so the day after, I was like, you guys, I need to log off of here and not live stream for a week. Boom. I look in Carol's cage and she's moving really, really slow. And so I just picked her up to comfort her. And then it was Locomai that reminded me. I remember I set Carol back down. I was like, oh God, I can't do this. She's going to pass away, because she was struggling. And then Locomai sent me a message and said, I'm so glad that you're there with Carol and you're just able to hold her. That's what she needs. And so a light bulb went over my head. I was like, I'm going to hold her until she passes. And it was like intuition, when like you have a motherly instinct. And though she didn't come out of my vagina or anything like that, I just had intuition to pick her up. And so I just held her, and she was snoring and queasing, and I gave her a little bit of CBD for hamsters. And she was very calm. And I want to say this before I move on from the sad subject. If you have I'm not laughing. I was just gonna say, if you have a passing relative, and I just pictured you holding them in your hands like I did to Carol, don't do that. I don't think they would fit unless they do. If you have a loved one that's like passing on, like, and you're scared, I've always been scared to be in the same room as they put to sleep my animal at the vet, or just be scared to witness it because it's terrifying, you know? Highly recommend it, because now I don't ever have to question if Carol was like in pain or suffering, or oh my god, in her last moments, like, what was she doing? I knew, because for about 4 hours, I sat on the couch, and eventually I, wrapped her in a little towel so she was warm, and she was snoring. And eventually, right after Michael went to bed, she lets out 3 like gasps, but not like she was struggling for air. They were very peaceful, like, and her eyes opened to, and she was gone. And it was the most, like, now, yeah, I got to say goodbye, but it was just so peaceful. So if you are like struggling because you put down, an animal in the past, or you're beating yourself up or anything like that, it was a really beautiful spiritual experience. And I'm so happy for Carol. She had a really good life. So there's that. I just wanted to say that. And then we were going to go adopt Doja Ham, who's in the room sleeping right now because she runs all night. She's a baby, and I got a new hamster, and Michael surprised me with her. You weren't able to be with yours either. Oh, when your parents passed away, more than anything, be there. So I bet Carol loved you doing that. Yeah, and if you're not there, like, that's the thing. Like, don't feel guilty, because death is like, and I'm not encouraging it, but it's a peaceful, just witnessing it. I'm so glad. And I always promised Carol when I got her, I said, Carol, I promise you, I will be by your side till the end, because Sandra, if you guys don't know, the one that AJ makes fun of, she lost all of her fur. Ah, thank you, Lycan. Love you, Lycan. She lost all of her fur, and for like a month straight, I had to spoon feed her baby food and give her medicine and stuff, and she was not in good shape. And so when I put her down, I was like really sad, because I just basically dropped her off to get the ashes. But we already have Carol's ashes and her paw prints and locks of her fur. And so, yeah, it was just a really, really beautiful experience. And now we have little Doja Ham, who's a little baby. Hey, Angie. And there's that. So I'm glad that I was able to log off, because if I didn't log off, I probably would have been on the internet while Carol was in there passing away, dragging one of you bitches. Because that's like what I was doing every day. Just gotta learn to shake things off. And yeah, when people are a bitch, just call them a bitch, you know? And leave it at that. Come on, gang. Come on. The vet didn't do it correctly and got your family member's hand. Peach. What? I think putting them down at the vets is a horrible experience, even if you have no choice. Are are you saying that they cremated one of your family members' hands instead of your pet? Peach, what are you saying? Oh, thank you, Courtney. You're sure that Carol and your cookie girl are waiting for us to get home? Aw, they'll never suffer again. Yeah, and just, yeah, death is like, I've had a lot of fear about death in the last year or so. And normally I don't. And by the way, people hate when I say this, but it's my intuition. I've always had intuition that 42 is the limit for me, and I'm going to be in the backseat of a car, probably a Lyft, because a lot of those drivers are just high out of their minds on some sort of cocaine or something, some powder substance they usually pull out of the console while I'm in the backseat, just looking at them like, "You okay? You need anything? You okay?" And they're like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Where are we going?" Speaking of Doja, she's been getting a lot of hate her way. Oh, I love Doja Cat. Is it because of her shaved head? I think Doja looks beautiful, and she painted her whole body red and sequins and jewels with her bald head, and she looks beautiful. You remember Sandra Carroll and your Aunt Farman now. Happy for Doja. Aw, thank you, Susan. You have your dog's ashes and was there when she passed. Yeah, I think, and I noticed like once, and I'll move on from this once I'm done. I don't want to keep depressing you, but um I noticed when Carol was like moving around and she was like all stressed trying to walk around in the cage and stuff. I noticed like once I picked her up, she just like her whole body just like relaxed in my arms, and she laid on her side and just snored. And yeah, it was like, and of course, it's sad, but I know that going into getting hamsters, they have very short lives. And now I think I'm, becoming like the hamster whisperer, to where I know what to expect and I know what to do. And I'm learning. Isn't that fun? Amber! I'm calling the police. Speaking of moving on and that kind of stuff, you know, you have people like Amber, Lycan, Noodle. God, let me see how many bitches in here. Life Rewinded. Hit a one in the chat if I've cussed you out or called you a C word, or, slept with your significant other. Maybe you still don't know about that part yet. Try me. Or something like that. Hit a one if I've done that to you. I'm just curious. Anybody? Anyone? Oh, look at that. The person who just threatened my life. Oh, wow. Rosalang, yep. Yeah, I remember. Susan, I definitely remember, because remember I filed the fucking charges. And now look at us. You guys are paying me money and like super chatting, and we're having fun. I'm just kidding. Noodle mash, number of times. Yes. Hey, Nicole. Thank you. Oh, Nicole, I would really like for you to sing me a song. Love you. Love. Oh, Nicole is one of them, actually. She didn't hit a one, but, and actually, Nicole, I'll say this. Hey, DeLorean. Um, when Nicole, and this is the trolls ran with this one as well. I think it was, I don't even actually remember exactly. That's the thing. Sometimes you forget why you were fighting with certain people. All right, you fucking bitch, Amy. There you go. Is that what you wanted? Kim, have I ever cussed you out or something? And yes, I have. You hit a one, or called you a bitch or something. I have done that with you as well. But look at, we're interacting. We've moved. What have we done, class? We have moved on. Okay. That is what happens when you calm down, take a break, let shit just water under the bridge, right? So either one of two things happens, and I'll get back to Nicole in just a sec. One of two things happens with that. Either people call you weak or a flip flopper or something like that. But the thing is, most of the time when people have a problem with you, with me, a lot of people's problems with me is like they think I'm an asshole. I'm like, what? Where are you even getting that from, bitch? Oh, thank you, Jenny. Um, yes, Nicole Hodge and I have had a moment. But see, a lot of people, so let me get to that moment, and this is a perfect example. So Nicole Hodge, I believe it was Natasha's community because there was a lot of people. I think even Scarlett at the time, I was like, a lot of people when Natasha, which by the way, I I'll always have a love for Natasha. I think, again, she's like a sister to me that we just bicker back and forth, and it fucking happens. But if you are adult enough to just be like, not even say sorry, just be like, "Hey, we good? Are we good?" And you just get it, you know? But I do think that, yeah, it was in Natasha's community. I think it was just Natasha and I started fighting, and it was probably uncomfortable for a lot of people. And Nicole was one of them. And I don't remember what you said or maybe did or were present for. I really don't. And I was like, fuck Nicole. And I always used to love her singing, and I still do, but I was pissed. I was like, is that Nicole Hodge? And Nicole, I'm going to say this because I believe I apologized before, but I'll apologize again. And I was like, oh, the lady that hobbles up and down the stairs. And I was like, you going to come sing us a song? And I had, and this is a good learning lesson for me and all of you bitches, okay? I had no idea that Nicole Hodge is an amputee. So, do you see in that moment of being a fucking asshole that I just automatically went below the belt, which I do. Okay. That's why I had to Amber. That's why I had to log off because I will listen. If you're going to take the opportunity to try to hurt my feelings, I'm going to do it better. And I'm not a competitive person. It's just like, just like if you're going to be kind to me, I want to like be better than you and be like nicer, and you're inspiring me to be sweet. When you're a bitch to me, you're inspiring me to be a bitch. And that is one thing I'm very fucking good at. And that's really not a good quality if you think about it. I mean, it is. I'm really good at it. Like really fucking good at it. Um, oh, fact, I stood up for you a couple of times, but I never said why I wasn't in the chat anymore. So I get why you're mad. Yeah, and you know what? That happens all the time, Nicole. I just took it out on you because you were a fucking bear, probably. Um, but that's the problem. A lot of people, they will stop coming to your chats. And that's fine. I mean, go where you want to. What's weird though is when you see people that are like, "Oh my god, I love you." And then all of a sudden they stop coming, and that's their choice. Well, figuratively, they stop coming into your chats, not like on your chest. And then you'll see them in other chats like dragging you and saying how terrible you are. It's like, wait, I think you're actually terrible because you couldn't even tell me yourself. You're in there doing a fucking two-faced bitch. It's annoying. And you know what's even more disturbing? I'm sure lots of you have had this happen. And you've had to have had this happen for sure. Isn't it uncomfortable when people leave, you see them dragging you, and then you see them come back? But they don't say anything. They don't like say sorry. Look, which you don't have to say sorry. but they just come right back. And you're like, weren't you just wishing that somebody would light me on fire like yesterday? What are you doing in here telling me how much you love me? It's it's weird, okay? So sometimes when you know, are a streamer or content creator, we all know nobody does that anymore, right? But when you're doing that, it could like after a while when it builds up, yeah, you find someone to take it out on. And unfortunately, a lot of you have been that, Nicole. Lots of you. And you know what, Marie? Speaking of that, do you remember when I apologized to you? No wonder you were so confused. I was like, yeah, me and Marie have had it out. I confused you with a different Marie that has like the same accent. And you were just like, oh, okay. You just took my apology. I apologized to the wrong Marie. Sorry about that. You've had that a few times, Marie. It's weird. And you know what? I would rather. So, speaking of that, let me, because I got to go here in about 20 minutes, but let me address Tiffany real fast because she actually made me a video, a private one, and I won't show it. It's probably not even, it's probably set completely to private now. It was like for Robbie. And she sent me this, it was about 15 minutes just explaining to me, you know, hey, I understand I why you blocked me, but you know, I don't support all these other people. I'm just trying to make things easy on myself and blah 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 blah. Like basically making excuses why she is supporting all of these crazy people that have like done crazy shit to me and to Lycan and to lots of other people. And I listened to her message. I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you. I understand. Uh, what the fuck are you doing? So Tiffany said something yesterday when I was listening to Lycan's live stream. She said something about uh, Lycan having like a cult like following. Now, let me tell you something real quick. Have any of you bitches ever tried to give me advice or tell me what the fuck to do? Any of you bitches? Oh, okay, DeLorean. I'll listen to you in the shower if that's okay. We good with that? Any of you assholes ever tried to tell me what to do? Because I'm pretty sure you know what would happen when you do, or if you do. I'm going to tell you exactly who the hell you are and what you're not going to do. And what you're not going to do is tell me what the fuck to do, Lycan. And he doesn't. And if he did, I'd be like, huh, yeah, all right, whatever. I don't fucking think so. No, I don't. Listen, even if it's kind advice, I'm like, Michael, for example, Michael the other day just sent me a TikTok because I hit the snooze button and I have literally like 13 alarms in my phone that I set. Okay. I'm not kidding. Look, I don't trust myself. I set all those bitches, all of them. So he sends me a TikTok saying, and it's this scientist. And she's telling me what I need to do and why I shouldn't hit the snooze button and how it's not healthy. I didn't even finish that video before I fucking messaged him and said, that's the dumbest fucking video I've ever seen in my life. And that scientist does not live inside my body, which is filled with pain often in my 40s. And she has never walked a day in my fucking shoes. So how about you tell that fucking scientist bitch that I enjoy hitting the snooze button? Huh? How about that? It releases endorphins for me to hit smash on the snooze button. So don't ever send me stupid shit like that again. And he was like, God, don't fucking do it. If I want to hit the snooze button just because you get up like Snow White in the morning, singing all beautiful and gracious every single morning, Michael, at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just as I'm levitating into bed, don't tell me that. And I was a dick. Thank you, Alicia. I think I cussed you out one time too. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, and it's not even that I'll do the opposite. It's don't tell me what to do. So back to Tiffany. She basically said, you know, Lycan has a cult of followers and that he is a predator of single women. First of all, you're not single. So that's a lie, Tiffany. You have a boyfriend. and like a home and like kids and shit. You're not single. So that already debunks your bullshit theory of lichen right there. How many of you women follow lichen and are not single? Hit a 1 if you are single and hit a 2 if you're paired. Okay? Hit a 3 if you're into menageries. Okay? Hey, Shelly D. Because Tiffany, and this is why I don't support you. It's not because of lichen. Partially it is. But when you witness somebody automatically the very next day flipping, okay? Okay, so I see some lots of paired people, but there's some single ones too. To the single ones, do you feel like you're preyed upon? Do you feel like you're forced to do anything? Because you can talk to me about it. You can open up. I can block Lycan from the chat and we can talk about it. Okay. Yeah, a predator of single women. You didn't think that while you were riding your bike over to his Airbnb as you were leaving your boyfriend at home to watch your kid, were you, Tiffany? No, you weren't. Matter of fact, you were seeking him. You were going to him. So you made that choice. You made the choice to cheat on your boyfriend. You made the choice to treat Lycan like shit. And you made the choice to bring it to YouTube. But you also made the choice to make poor decisions. And it's not even that you support all these people. Like some have gone real life on me, some that just say horrible shit. It's witnessing somebody turn on their own morals is what gets me, Tiffany. So, Tiffany, you do not tell me what to do. Lycan doesn't tell me what to do. I think we've seen Pastor Mill definitely doesn't fucking tell me what to do. Not even my own mom. Nobody tells me what to do. You can give me advice, and I'm probably gonna fucking throw it in the trash can. I mean, I'll listen sometimes just to be nice, but yeah, nobody fucking tells me what to do. In case you haven't done your research, I used to think Lycan was a troll, and I actually, well, I didn't even know him to not like him, but I automatically was like, fuck that troll. I'd see his name in chats and be like, fuck that. Block, block. And I didn't want anything to do with him just because I thought he was RDA, who are pieces of shit, who lots of these other people support. I didn't care to get to know him. And then I don't even know how we got to know each other, but it's been an enjoyable experience. And that's my experience. If one day I decided Lycan was doing something that I didn't fucking like, and it was that terrible enough for me to be like, Lycan, you need to do that. First of all, fuck that. Okay. It's not up to me to tell Lycan what he can and cannot do. We're adults. We all have our own freaking issues. Okay. But I did not block Tiffany because I'm a cult follower or I'm scared or anything like that. I blocked her because she goes completely 100% against her morals. And I've witnessed that. And I've actually given her a chance a couple of times privately, and she's continued to do it. So, and I'm just going to say also, you said something yesterday, Tiffany, that I was like, what? What? Now, we all get mad and cuss people out privately and probably say things a little bit differently, use different choice words than we would if we're being watched by a lot of people. So I get it that you called your boyfriend the F word, you know, calling him gay and, putting him down, calling him the F word, screaming it repeatedly. Like, I get it. Okay. I've cussed a lot of people out, said a lot of choice words that a lot of people would be like, what the hell? But you said something that stood out to me yesterday, Tiffany. You said, well, that's me privately. And yeah, like that's your privacy. But again, I mean, when you cheat on somebody, that it's kind of like karma. I mean, we saw what happened with me and Michael, which, we worked it out, but I fucking was like, yeah, no, you're not going to do this to me. And I put that shit on blast, which I shouldn't have because Michael, he is a good person. But I was like, fuck that. You know the verse in the Bible that Pastor Mill probably knows? What is done in the dark comes to light. Well, I mean, you were cheating on your boyfriend and then you were calling him the F word over and over. And then it was recorded and put all over the internet. Okay. And I believe you hit him as well, is what it sounded like. But the point is, you sit there and again, listen, I don't have a problem with the F word, but if you come at me sideways calling me that, yeah, I'm gonna have a fucking problem with it. Just like if you come at me sideways, even if you're not cussing at me. But you had no word with that. You had no problem with that word flying out of your mouth. And then you said, which I agree. You said, I don't take offense to the F word. Well, I mean, neither do I. If you're saying it in a joke or like it's all in uh the intention behind a word is what my older brother has always told me. Hey, Mel Hawks, uh, it's the intention behind it. And your intention by calling your boyfriend who you cheated on that word repeatedly was to be hateful. So then you said, um, well, publicly, I don't talk like that. Or, well, that's even more important that you're saying that. I mean, publicly, we all clean ourselves up a little bit, right? Maybe we'll, take a shower, do makeup, or clean up our language, in certain settings. But you basically said that you're fake to people and you don't say what you really want to say publicly. And that's what's important. No, that's what's important in me not supporting you. So that like sealed the deal. Basically, you're saying, and listen, your private life really is nobody's business. Okay. But you have to understand that lust, gluttony, all these things, and this is where I can sit here and preach from my experience. We ain't talking about um, the Bible and all this shit. We're talking about applying that shit to your life. When you bring gluttony or lust or adultery or any of that shit into your life, that welcomes demons inside. Okay. And yeah, what's in the dark comes out in the light as well. No, I haven't heard from Gold Star Mom now that you mention it. So basically, what I'm saying to you is I'm definitely not a follower, Tiffany, and I don't like you because you flipped on yourself. And I find that to be pretty telling and pretty weak. Okay? Any questions? Any comments? Yeah, it's fake. Be good. So I wish you well. But yeah, that's what I mean. I don't. That would be like me. Um, that would be like me fighting with Lycan, and all of a sudden going to all these people that drag the shit out of me. I'm going over to Country Joe. I mean, I know I was kind of cool with Amanda and Hooker before they flipped 69 on each other and turned into psycho carpet munchers, but like all those people and completely going against my morals or my stances and opinions and being like, oh fuck it. Nope, I support them. And then here I am singing praises of Lycan, saying how I do know that he's a good person. I've had good experiences with him. I see that he has a heart. I see that he's soft. I don't think a lot of people see that. And I know that. And then that would be, oh, he just pissed me off. So nope, everything that I said positive, that he's talented in his art or he's talented in his voices or at live stream. Nope, all that. No, he's not. Nope, I lied. Then people are going to look at me and be like, you did? Oh, you fucking liar. Why would you do that? You fucking liar. Why? So everything that you said was bullshit. So all these people that are you're buttering their biscuits right now saying, oh, and supporting, just know that you piss her off, she's going to turn on you too and say, if you're talented, she's not going to think you're talented. If you're hot, she's not going to think you're hot. If she rode your cock, she's going to say you have a small dick and you're gay. She's going to completely turn on her own morals. Yeah, we talk about Lycan all the time behind his back. And I've told Amy how he is a good person and he is soft. Okay? I haven't seen dick pics, but I would imagine it's a pretty good one. Okay? I mean, shit, he had someone riding their fucking child's bicycle over to get it. And I'm not trying to be mean to Tiffany, but like, you made your bed. Okay? Now you need to choose which person you want to sleep with in it. Okay? Question. A lot of people felt that about her, not just me. Hey, I give everybody a chance, and I have flaws myself. So, I mean I guess there were signs of Tiffany, but there's signs of you bitches too, you know? I mean, shit. And I don't go with those because I like to believe that there's good in everyone. But when you turn over your morals and shit, I mean, I can't, that's just unstable. And it gets to a point where that needs to be addressed by a doctor of some sort. Okay. Question. You've seen it. It's 8 out of 10. Oh, you've seen his penis. Okay. Okay. Ahem. The problem is that when a person hates you, they want everyone to turn on you, and it becomes this. Yeah. And so quick to hate, too, you know? Tiffany doesn't make her bed, Jason. It's so quick to turn. It's like one day she loved him and all this stuff, and the next day he's like a predator of people. And she's going through all of his history now, too. From what I heard of what he was playing, she's going through all of his like bad history. You didn't have a problem with this history before, Tiffany. This is my problem with you, Tiffany. So see how it somehow kind of has something to do with Lycan, but it's you. I mean, shit. It just goes to show that you're building up all this ammunition for when somebody pisses you off, and that's a shitty thing. I don't like that. Okay? Yeah, she did get caught and she got very angry from that shit. Well, too bad. Um So that's all I got to say about that. Okay. DeLorean, are you going live here in a few minutes? We could do a DeLorean raid. And I'm also going to end on this because Michael put it on his TikTok. And this was something Michael spoke about it on his TikTok, but I was like, please don't. Michael's very transparent and has learned in his life, and he's amazing. And I'm so proud of him. As you know, Michael has spoke about he growing up and just in life, he has been in and out of prison, which you guys know, and he was heavy into drugs and all that. And things happened while he was in prison um, that changed him, which you could go to his TikTok if you want to see his story. Uh, and he's just been a motivated, very positive. That's one of the reasons I love him is he's a positive person, and he, makes mistakes and has made lots of mistakes, but he's amazing. I don't really go on my TikTok. It's in my description, Marie. I could give you Michael's though. Um, there's DeLorean's link. So, anyways, I never spoke about it on my channel because I knew people are assholes and they would just be fucking assholes to Michael or whatever. And he didn't care. He's like, no, I want to talk about it. I'm like, no, people go real life and they're fucking crazy. Don't talk about it. So if you didn't know, Michael, what did he get out of prison like 2 years ago or something like that? And he's been on parole. And of course, he's been amazing through it and done wonderful things. And, he's a badass. And Michael, as of today, is officially off of parole, and he's awesome. And he came in and told me this morning and was crying with happy tears and stuff. And he's just a really awesome person. That's why if anything ever did, I'm not saying it would, but even if it did, like Michael is my best friend. He's amazing. And I love him and I look up to him. And he's awesome. And he's so inspired by love and all this good stuff every day. And that's why a lot of times, like, I look at how silly I am, just like if I don't have anything productive or logical to say when I'm debating or arguing or going off on somebody, then I just need to shut the fuck up. And because Michael, he doesn't like to do any of that. And I'm so motivated by him with that. And I wish I could be more like him and not antsy and traffic and fucking bitchy and snappy and all that shit. Hey, Mary. So congratulations to Michael. Yes. Ooh, before I go, uh, okay. So my good friend, she just bought like really crazy ghost hunting equipment. She's even got the dowsing rods and stuff. And we've been talking for like a couple of weeks on places we're gonna go, but yes, I finally have another buddy to like that will like really wants to do it and knows what they're doing. So I will be ghost hunting again very soon. She's actually going to Hotel Colorado, I think next weekend. I won't be able to go with her for different reasons, but yes, we are going to be doing that kind of stuff. And no, we're not going to be clout chasing popular dead people like Mexi liked to. Okay, we're going to do places we're actually interested in. But yes, it'll be fun. Lots of screams, lots of scary stuff. Yep, there's my email. If you need to reach out, hit like, subscribe, or thumbs down, or shove it up your ass. Sorry about that. You went on a tour of a haunted lighthouse and got to use those. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm just very intuitive anyways, like just being around people and stuff. I feel a lot, and I don't like it. And that's why when I'm around scary stuff, it was weird and it fucks with me different. Did I see the ghost? Is that the Christmas one, the ghost hunting Lycan, or did you do another cartoon? Oh yeah, he caught himself a Santa. Yeah, I did see that one. Those are adorable. Okay. Go to Chickamauga Battlefield. Is that in Colorado? Marie, I do readings, but I test my intuition. I used to do it on every single live stream, but I always run out of time and I just never do. But yeah, I do. I just test my intuition and then I pull a card with it. Okay. Which, by the way, do you have like a severe headache right now? Because right when you said that, I got like right here on the top. Somebody pull your hair or something? What's going on with that? Anyways, okay, I'm going to go. Oh, so go over to DeLorean. Are you starting now, DeLorean? Anyways, go over to the DeLorean. I think Bitch for Life posted the link. I was going to pin it. Hold on, I'll just pin it. I'm sure it's scheduled, right? Let's see if she started. Probably not yet. Okay. Live in 3 hours. You gotta fix it. You gotta fix that, DeLorean. You gotta fix it. She's probably just gonna hit live. Hold on. I'm just gonna share. It's the addressing the word salad one. You're going early. Word salad one, right? So go over to DeLorean. I'm putting it in the chat right now. Go. Oh, thank you. Bitch for Life. DeLorean. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and pin it and archive it. We're all good to go. Okay. Okay. Let's see, change the logo. So get over there. Bye, Marie. See ya, DeLorean. Have a blessed day, Anitra. Alicia, thank you for waking me up in a good mood. 43 days until the wedding, Amy. I'm excited. Have a good day, Samantha Bree. Oh, you do have a headache, Marie. See, intuition. Hydration. I feel it's something to do with you need to drink more water. Hydrate. Electrolytes. You lacking on that? Why are you dehydrating yourself so bad, huh? Bye, Tia. You shared the stream. You shared the StreamYard link instead of the YouTube? Bye, Kelly. Bitch for Life says, now get the fuck out. The show is over. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here to get your ass over to DeLorean's. Feel me? Bye. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. Give me second chances.